Today I'm with Tania Costantini Zimmermann, and she just returned from her 3-month trip to Hawaii. It was a dream of hers. And I asked her to spend a little time with me and talk about how she was able to manifest that dream for herself. So how was it, Tania?
Hi, Lisa. Well, it was amazing, of course. It was a big dream of mine. It actually took me 4 years to get there. And those 4 years were really about putting the intention out, being really focused, trusting in the process, and taking baby steps to manifest this journey. So it was a lesson in trust and patience sometimes, and trusting that the right people come at the right time and things were falling into place. For example, I wanted to go last year and it just wasn't the right time and it didn't happen. And I'm so glad because this time round everything just ran very smoothly.
Tania, I was curious to know what you learned about yourself during your trip to Hawaii.
I learned so much. I think mainly I learned that the best things happen when I don't have any expectations, when I'm not trying to control the situation and the outcome. So instead of planning everything very detailed, it was like being in the flow and just allowing things to happen. That was when I met the most amazing people, when somebody invited me along on a trip. That was really, really powerful. And trusting through that as well, trusting that everything happens at the right time. I learned a lot of patience. And I learned that it is about balance. Everything in life is about balance, right? But it's about the balance of being and doing. It's the balance of spending time with other people and being by myself and really honoring whatever it is that I need.
What was your biggest challenge?
Ooh, so many. I think my biggest challenge was finances, like in the time leading up to the trip, but also during the trip, because everything was so much more expensive than anticipated. So it was really about budgeting very smartly and still managing to do what I really wanted to do, the adventures and excursions and getting food in my tummy. Another big challenge was probably I went with a very good friend as a travel partner, and we were sharing a room for about 2 months. And as much as I love this person and respect this person, it became too close at some point. Like I'm a person, I'm used to my own space, and that was very challenging to keep the friendship going and being so close. So I needed to separate myself at some stage from that situation.
What do you do to renew your spirit daily?
I meditate. I practice self-healing with Reiki. I breathe. I do breathing exercises. I get out in nature as much as I can. So during my time in Hawaii, it was watching the sunrise as many mornings as I could. I love watching the starlight and the moon at night. So being in nature.
And what would you recommend others do that are interested in having an adventure like you, or possibly are at a crossroads in their life where they're at the point of transformation?
I would say listen to your heart, find out what it is that you want to do or want to achieve, and then break it down in little steps and make a kind of action list, to-do list, and just see, what are the steps that you can take every day towards your goal. And make a time frame, see how long it might take you. I mean, for me, like I said, it took me 4 years. So, just break it down into doable steps and do something. I always find it very empowering when every day I can do a little step that brings me closer. And that might be listening to Hawaiian music or reading a book about Hawaii. Just something to keep you in touch with your dream. And put it out to the universe and trust that the right people will come to you, the right opportunities will appear, and just follow those little nudges that you get sent.
Thank you.
Welcome.